only private college or only college conduct the metallurgy course in the state.
Very good.
So that is why
How
we
many
got
students? How many students are there?
Yeah, totally 60 students there actually.
In each batch, is it?
in each batch.
No, then total number of students is 60.
No, metallurgy students. All 4 years put together.
Yeah,
1
put
year.
together 4 years.
Okay.
So 15 on an average you can take it per year.
Yeah, yes sir. But the third year we have 26 students actually.
Okay.
So usually I have 25 to 30 students, but very recently due to this pandemic and all, we have very less students and less awareness about the course in state. Yeah. This admission drive we are much more enhanced. That is the challenge to get the students because nobody knows about awareness. So these are the venture we can make awareness about the course.
This is an autonomous college or under the Kerala University?
Under the Kerala University, we are applying, preparing for ourselves for the autonomous state. Soon we will get it.
Actually, you are doing for the autonomous state also.
Yes. We are going to apply.
You are teaching both ferrous and non-ferrous metallurgy?
Yes, sir. We have courses like even non-ferrous extractive metallurgy, even non-ferrous physical metallurgy, theory as well as laboratory, iron and steel making, everything in the curriculum. So even welding. So we have welding engineering and also welding metallurgy as the honors course. Yeah, welding metallurgy as well.
For welding metallurgy and other thing, you have a visiting faculty or you have your own in-house faculty?
Yeah, we have plants. Even we have he's a scientist from ISRO. Scientist. He was the head materials division ISRO, AJCE. So like that, we have the visiting faculties.
Visiting faculties.
Yeah.
You are talking about Mr. Srikumar, no?
Yes, sir. You know that is very. Mr. Srikumar.
Maybe Joseph, you can introduce him to our Shaju. Of IGCAR, so he can also come once in a while as a visiting because he keep coming to Kerala.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Sir, our principals are joining, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir.
Hello, good evening, Principal. Zakaria, sir. Hello, Dr. Zakaria, sir.
Sir, Lakaparambil, sir. Lakaparambil.
Lakaparambil. Good evening. Yeah. Our National President, Sri Srinivasan, is there. You seen him? Yeah.
Yes.
Now 37 people are coming. More people are joining.
Yeah.
So it's 3 o'clock now.
This is our scheduled time.
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Shall we start?
I think it's better.
Please. Yes, sir.
Just 3. 3. I think more people are joining. Now it is 41.
Shruti. Join.
Okay. Then shall we start?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. Sir, can we start? Marin sir, can we start?
You can start. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Shruti DS, and with me, Ajmal on the other side. Before moving to the function, we can seek the blessings by lighting the lamp virtually as a part of our culture.
Sir? Marin sir?
Please wait. Yeah. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Light is beautiful. Typical Kerala. Fantastic light.
Virtual lighting.
Okay, good.
Shruti?
Welcome all. We all are gathered here in this pleasant afternoon for the inaugural ceremony of IIW India Cochin Student Chapter in association with Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Amaljodi College of Engineering, Kanyapalli. The Indian Institute of Welding was incorporated on 22nd April 1966 at Calcutta to foster the development of welding science, technology and engineering in India. IIW Cochin is one of their premier branches. This institute has been adding values to the life of the professionals with world-class welding technology by imparting technical skill development through training and to the youth of Kerala for molding a career and fulfilling social responsibilities.
Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Amaljodi College of Engineering is more than glad to be the ones who took the initiative to introduce IIW Cochin Student Chapter. I invite Honorary Chairman of IIW Cochin, Mr. A. Prasad Kumar, who is Chief Executive Officer of India's International for the last 31 years, and he has been representing many reputed national and multinational welding companies in India. I invite you, sir, to welcome every one of us to the inaugural ceremony.
Yeah, thank you, Shruti, and thank you, Ajmal. Good afternoon to all. On behalf of the IIW Kochi branch, I hereby extend warm welcome to each and everyone, especially to the respected Principal Dr. Lakka Parabil and our President, National President, Mr. Srinivasan, our National VP South, Mr. Jose Philip, Father Dr. Matthew Palakat, Dr. John Felix, HOD of MME, Dr. Binu Eldos, HOD of ME, and especially
Can you
another
hear?
gentleman who.
Hello?
Sorry?
Yeah, it is audible. Very clearly audible. Very clearly audible.
Audible, sir.
And especially I need to welcome Dr. Merin Worki, who was really a kingpin for the entire coordination right from day one. And from our side, he was really associating with our Joint Secretary, Mr. Shivishankaran. So I welcome all for this August
Hello?
forum. Yeah, please. Your mic is muted, Dr. John
Sorry.
Felix.
കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല ഒന്നും കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല
Yeah, now we are moving.
Yeah, shall I continue?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ
Yes, audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
എന്നാ
Yes,
ഞാൻ
sir.
തുടങ്ങാനോ
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
So thank you, Dr. John Felix. We can hear you properly, no problem.
Our principal, sir.
Hello, sir. Actually, there is a trouble for Principal, sir. He will join soon after this. You can continue.
So IIW is really a premium organization in the country to give the support to industrial segments as well as for the professional students who are coming up there in the engineering field. I am not taking much of your time. The primary agenda of mine for the day immediately is to pass condolence to our late President Sri Parimal Bishwas. He was the backbone, or rather the real pillar of the IIW India for the last so many years. From 2000, if I'm not mistaken, from 2019 onwards, he is the president of IIW India, and before that, from 2003 onwards, he was the honorary secretary of IIW India. We lost him on 30th of April at 9:15 a.m. due to COVID attack at the age of 71. I may request each and everyone to keep in silence for 1 minute to pray for the soul, departed soul of Sri Parimal Bishwas. Coming back to Parimal Bishwas, thank you. Coming back to Mr. Parimal Bishwas, he was really a veteran and he is a science graduate with a diploma in engineering, and he has worked with ISAB India as their manager for the technical institute, also with the Reliance engineering company also he has worked. He has really contributed a lot for IIW India. Definitely, many skill development and other courses he initiated and supported. And one thing, and he was really a close associate of our president, Mr. Srinivasan. The rest, everything will continue. So we primarily let us move to the next agenda of the program. I may request the Master of Ceremony to continue. Thank you. Please.
Shruti.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I welcome our beloved Principal, Dr. S.R.P. Lakaparambil, Amal College of Engineering, to deliver the presidential address. Sir, please.
Actually, our principal is joining right now. Some technical network issue is there, so we can continue.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Then you can
Many of
I think our president is ready, Mr. Srinivasan. Sir,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Srinivasan, sir.
Yes,
Principal has come.
Sir,
I am here, sir. Good.
principal has
yeah.
come.
Everybody.
He has come. He has come.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, good evening.
Okay, in between there was some trouble in sound. I think you are all hearing me. Okay, thank you.
Now it's okay.
Sir, I welcome you for the presidential address, sir.
Principal sir, please
Sir?
can give the presidential address.
Principal, sir. Okay.
Sir, is it audible?
No, it's not.
I think there is some network problem with the principal or with the college. I don't know.
Okay, so then we are moving into the keynote address. Many of us may not have much of an idea about IIW. Here, I invite Mr. Srinivasan, Honorary President of IIW India, who is an expert in welding consultancy and has over 35 years of experience in welding. His incomparable hard work and contributions to the world were rewarded with the Golden Jubilee Welding Ratna Award in 2016. We welcome you, sir, to deliver the keynote address.
Thank you very much, Mr. The team of Amal Jyoti Engineering College, respected principal, respected my colleagues from the Indian Institute of Welding, Mr. Jose Philip, Mr. Prasad, and all my fellow committee members of the Indian Institute of Welding Kochi chapter, Kochi branch, and all the faculties and all the faculties and other members of the college. It is a great pleasure for us to get associated. It is a great pleasure for us to get associated with the educational institutes today. As we all know that today we are all passing through a very, very, very difficult situation. I think some mics are on or somewhere. There is a lot of disturbances coming. I would request the people to put on the other mics on mute.
The mobile is on, I think.
Somebody's mobiles are ringing and okay. So now, gentlemen, today, if you see that the economy, which has been slowly affected, either I don't want to quantify the thing, but due to the pandemic. But this pandemic is basically a passing cloud in our sky. Let's hope in that way. As today the Indian industries are really geared up to meet the global challenges of the world in terms of welding technology and material sciences. The Indian manufacturers and Indian technologies play a very, very vital role in developing the state-of-the-art welding technology and the welding knowledge with our person. In that way, I congratulate this Amal Jyoti College and the principal of the Amal Jyoti College for introducing a BTech metallurgy course in welding in the undergraduate level. This was one of our dream, And in fact, if I remember that, I don't know, some of you may be associated. When I took over the presidentship in 2014, my first remark was that today the engineering colleges has to start welding as one of the main subjects. Maybe it cannot be an independent, it can be clubbed with the metallurgy or with material sciences or with the production engineering. I'm very glad that few colleges have started, and Amal Jyoti is one of the things. And with about 60 young budding engineers in the field of metallurgy in all the 4 years put together now, that means your college is going to produce 60 top class welding engineers and metallurgists for the country. That is my congratulations to the team of the people. And this gives an opportunity for the other engineering colleges to include metallurgy and material joining and material sciences as one of the basic subjects for an engineering today. As all of us know that as long as the steel is there, the metal joining process is going to be there. There is no doubt about it. Today, not only in the steel, there are metal joining with non-ferrous metal and with Cosmosit also, or the day of the new trend technology of it. So that means the material joining is going to be one of the pioneer technology, and this is going to be available throughout as long as the world is going to be there, as long as the steel is going to be there, as long as the working environment is going to be there. So this is what is the importance of this joining technology. The joining technology is the fundamental of joining the thing. In this, I'm very happy to say that the IIW and the educational institutes are joined together today in the city of Kochi, in the city of Kerala, the God's own country, where we can develop one of the state-of-the-art welding knowledgeable courses through your expertise. And we also have a lot of faculty members. We can support your organization in terms of welding training, in terms of coordinating with your team for various industrial visits, so that the students who are studying there, they can also see practically what is happening in the shop floor and other things. And I'm proud to say that today in India, we have about 17 student chapters working in the last 3 years of time. This is a great, great achievement. And nearly almost about 500 members or student members are now with the umbrella of the Indian Institute of Welding. So these student members are going to be the backbone for the Indian industry and for the world tomorrow. I would request and appeal to all my fellow young budding engineers, please take advantage of the situation, take the best out of it one, and Indian Institute of Welding is always behind you, ready to support you, all your endeavors of it one, in terms of any faculty, in terms of training, in terms of organizing seminars, in terms of organizing workshop, and maybe we have a lot of pool of our corporate members are there. If the students want some sort of an internship or something like that, maybe the local branch can try to coordinate with various industrial corporates and try to assist the industry and the education institute together in this way. And we also have a very good fabrication members of our thing. So probably we will also communicate to all our members that this is the student chapter which is developing a metallurgy, basic metallurgy in the BTech education stream. So probably there could be an opportunity for these industries to look your college as one of the opportunity for sourcing as a freshers and to employment exchange, employment opportunities for it one. So you have got a very good course. You have a campus, I understand, and then you also have developed a lot of team. And IIW has got a very good team of people. So both Indian Institute of Welding and the Education Institute of Amal Jyoti Engineering College, along with the team of an efficient faculty members, I am sure that we will be able to be one of the best educational centers in the city of Kerala. And maybe I wish that can be at par with any of the national stream of the institutes like IIT or IIITs or various other engineering colleges. So gentlemen, I will not take much of your time, but Indian Institute of Welding has got a very, very varieties of programs, starting from education in terms of assessment, in terms of a welder assessment, in terms of a training of the trainers, in terms of teaching to the various students, in terms of having an international welding engineering qualifications. We have various types of programs are available. and I am sure that my team will be able to discuss with you in the as and when possible, so that we can club together and we will work in tandem, so that we will be able to have a best of the best welding students coming out from your college. My best wishes to all youngsters who are joined in this course, and my best wishes to all future engineers who are going to come out of this college. I wish everybody a gold winner of this particular stream of it one. My best wishes to all of you. Be safe, be steady, be healthy, and follow the guidelines of COVID. That is very, very important. We cannot afford to take risks with younger generation like you people. You are all going to be the backbone of our country, and it is our utmost sincere request to all the people, kindly follow whatever be the guidelines given by the various government, state government, central governments, and other thing, and don't try to venture too much into this thing, because this is a period which is a very, very testing period for all of us in our lifetime. I wish and I pray that we do not have one more system like this in our lifetime of its one. My best wishes to all of you, and my congratulations to the team of my Kochi branch people, Mr. Prasad Ambat and Jose Philip and all the team members. Wishing all of you a wonderful opportunity in the metal joining and in the welding field of it one. Thank you, gentlemen, for calling me to join you in today's at your this glorious moment of your college awards. Thank you.
Thank you, President. Thank you very much.
Sir. Thank you, sir. That was quite informative and also inspiring. Next, welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Z.V. Lagaparambil, Amal College of Engineering, to deliver the presidential address. Sir, please. Principal, sir.
Unmute.
Oh. Sir, principal, sir.
Sir, can you hear, sir?
Some
Principal, sir?
problem. Okay.
Okay.
Next, Shruti.
Sir, can you hear, sir? Principal, sir. Hello, sir.
Principal, sir.
Good afternoon, Principal Palakaparambil. Can you hear us? Hello?
I think some technical error. Sir.
I think some problem there with the connectivity.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Is it the college or at home?
Is in home,
Sorry?
sir.
I
think he's in.
Request somebody to call him on his mobile phone and.
Yeah, I was trying to, sir. I was trying to call him, but there is still connectivity issues persist. So I'll try to again contact him. Okay.
Okay.
In the meantime, I think Joe sir can go to the next event. Ajmal, you can continue.
Shruti.
I invite Mr. Joseph Philip, Vice President South, IIW, who is in the field of construction industry for the last 34 years. His association with IIW Cochin branch started in the year 1983 onwards and held various positions of honorary secretary, vice chairman, chairman, and now he is in the vice president of the prestigious institute. I welcome you, sir, to deliver the message.
Yeah.
Sir, please.
Okay. The president of this meeting, Dr. Lagaparambil, Principal, Amaljodi College of Engineering, Kanjirapalli. Today's chief guest, Sri R. Srinivasan, National President of IIW. Kochi Branch Chairman, Mr. A. Prasad. Faculty members, Dr. Felix John, Dr. Binu C. Eldos, and I think Father Manager Matthew Paikat is there. I think he is joining. Father Matthew Paikat.
He was unable to attend this inauguration, sir.
Okay. The main coordinator of this program, Professor Marin John Barkey. Committee members of Indian Institute of Welding Kochi branch, Mr. Sivashankaran, Joint Secretary Subramaniam, Ramesh Babu and other members, who Abdullah, other members attending this meeting. First of all, I thank you for attending this meeting of the inauguration of student chapter of IIW Cochin in Amaljodi College of Engineering, Kanjirappalli. In regard to the interests and venture, Amaljodi College is entering into education, especially because we are interested in the welding education. They have shown a very great enthusiasm in starting this student chapter. IIW's association with Amaljodi College extend to another about 5-6 years. I think we started association in 2015 with the inauguration of your facilities of welding training and testing. It was in association with Kimby Engineering, Kimby India Limited, and our SR Unni is there representing that. And in association with you have organized a laboratory or a training center in the college for providing training to the economically backward students who has failed 10th class or 12th class. And a team of AW members from Cochin attended that meeting. And I hope that was instrumental to give training for the youngsters who wanted to be welders. And you have given them an excellent opportunity for providing training. This is the second venture Amaljodi College is doing, forming and establishing a student chapter in the college. Actually, you are to be appreciated for taking this challenge during this pandemic period. You know, everybody is affected with this abnormal scenario, but your enthusiasm and your desire of starting this one and establishing and conducting such a program, you have to be doubly forceful for that. I would like to congratulate all the people who are behind this meeting for taking such a bold step during this time. Second thing I wanted to tell you about the people, even the students chapter, when everywhere we are approaching to establish chapters, especially student chapter, one question they are asking, what are the benefits for the students? So, benefits in various kinds of benefits are there. First thing is upgrading and getting an awareness into the welding technology, which is a very, very wanted technology in the world. You take anywhere in our society, our own life or our own industry, our own education, profession, everywhere this welding or joining of materials are required. It is a must. Even now, rather than industry, it has gone, even making spacecrafts, medical instruments, medical assistants, or micro welding, and also micro welding has got so popularized in the medical field also. So the extent of requirement of welding technology and upgradation is going on year after year. Along with other, not only IT are going into the high technology, but welding, and also it is still on a growth path. Every year, new methods, new procedures, new materials, new alloys are coming up. And when new materials are coming up, new technology is required. Even non-ferrous material is required to be, because non-ferrous is more quality and more durability. So there also joining technology is required. So every year, the advancements are taking place in the welding field, where metallurgist has got a tremendous scope. You are the only, I was telling Mr. Srinivasan, Amarjyoti is the only college which is having metallurgy in BTech. Students of metallurgy and BTech mechanical people has got a lot of benefit. First thing, your knowledge in welding, it can end up in finding out an opportunity as a professional career. Because, and second thing, you will get a lot of IIW has got a monthly, quarterly journal. IIW journal is there, where you will get a lot of articles about welding technology and its advancement. It is available online from the website. Another thing is you get a lot of coordination with our institute, our branch in Cochin, and during seminars or welding seminars, workshops, training program, exhibitions, you can get a lot of opportunity for networking with your colleagues or other educational institutions. And you become a member in the student member. Anyway, it will help you to find out a possibility in an interview for placement or so. First thing, the welding companies will give preference if 2-3 people are there. If somebody is a member of the IIW, definitely he could have got some information, some knowledge or some accreditation in the welding technology. In the interviewing company will definitely give preference those have got additional information. Second thing, associating with such activities, your leadership capacity, your initiation, your outlook, and extent of knowledge also is increasing. So these are the few benefits. And the prospect about the Indian scenario, if I'm telling Indian scenario, even the Indian technology is just developing only even now. Because we are not developed as other countries like USA or China. You look at the yearly production of steel in the country, in the world, India has got the second position as the largest, third position as, second position as the largest manufacturer of steel. First is China. China is producing around 746 million tons. India is around 110 million. Next comes US about 105 and Japan about 100 million, 95 million tons. And the consumption, it is equivalent to consumption of steel per capita. Per capita consumption in the world is highest in US, around 472 kg per person. In the case of China, about 272 kg per capita consumption. But India, just 56 kilos. That means 1/5 of the China only we are consuming. And if we want to reach China level, not you leave apart the world standard, if you want to reach Chinese level, 5 times growth prospect is there in India, especially the manufacturing of the steel. Because the present government has chalked out a plan. Now our production is 110 million tons. We plan to triple the production to 330 million tons by 2030. So India is going to produce three times than the present manufacturing of steel. So you look at, because the steel always will be consumed through welding technology only, nothing else. All riveting and all, it is gone. Now that technology is obsolete. Only welding, only this steel can be consumed. So the prospect of, at least in India, 5 times of present. So you look at an economic analysis goes within 10 years, within the next 10 years, about 2 lakhs engineers are required in India for only in the welding fields. Welding, testing, all coating, all other areas, abrasives, many related areas are there. So these are the area where you could find out your career. So that you have to plan, now, right now you have to plan your career and start association with such institution like IIW. And for that, we can guide you whatever in possible way. We will give training. We will give your doubt, clear your doubts, or through workshops. I mean, we are usually conduct seminars and workshops. You can attend that. Now it is very easy. You don't have to travel. Online, you will get all these informations and classes and workshops. So these are the few benefits. And I would like to appeal all of you to take the advantage of association, especially for the students. I know that students are finding it difficult now because in this pandemic area, you are the people who have suffered a lot, because rather than a very, very dynamic situation you are facing, not attending the classes because colleges, you are not meeting your friends, your leisure is not there, your playing, your sports activities are not there, nothing, only sitting at home and study online, which is, I know, it is a very, very difficult task because you cannot concentrate fully on online classes only. You have to go to the class, meeting with the friends. Then only real study will have, because you know you are the most affected group due to this, especially in the studies. So within that, I'm telling you, pay attention to all these activities and condone with all these things, and it will be, this is only a temporary phase. Immediately, I know within a year or so, we will be completely out of this danger and we will come out. There is a lot of actions are taken by the government for resisting this pandemic spread. So this will be over, and it is good that we are starting now. And later on, you can take the advantage of the association. And please learn something from this association. That is what my request. Learning should be a complete or continuous process. Anything you have to learn. So like that, you include welding also, which will benefit you for developing your career. And I'm very much thankful for the Cochin branch of IIW, Mr. Prasad, for organizing this meeting. And also from Amal Jyoti's side, we were interacting with Professor Marin Marki. He has put a lot of effort with Prasad and Shivashankaran. I appreciate his effort, and we can, and also often I meet Dr. John Felix Kumar, HOD of this metallurgy. Sir, I totally depend on you to take forward this activity of the students, because you are a metallurgist and you are the HOD of metallurgy. So we want to utilize you to the advantage of the IIW and related things. So I wish all the success to this student chapter. So we will meet often in the coming days and years, and thank you for all.
Mr. Jose, I would, Mr. Jose, I would request you to talk to Mr. Professor Shantanu Das and see that, you know, our new IIW course, what we have developed it, that can be clubbed with the engineering colleges students here studying, so that the students can join with that one. And by the time they complete the graduation, they will also get the welding IIW certification also. Probably you can talk to Shantanu and then connect them both, so that while they complete the engineering, they will also get the dual certification of it one.
Okay, Mr. Srivasan, what we are planning, we are going to have inauguration of another student chapter immediately. At that time, we can invite Shantanu Das.
No, not like that. Even when the current courses, when they are doing it, probably you can ask Shantanu Das, and you people can connect with the principal and see, he can explain you the existing students how they can get the benefit of the new course what we are doing it in the same.
We will because
please, that will be a benefit to the student. That will be benefit to students also.
We will explain that about that course to the students.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rituraj is also joined here in this.
Yeah,
I think
Minter, yeah, our secretary.
he will be able to give you that.
Yeah, see, our secretary, Mr. Rituraj, is online with us. We are blessed to have his presence also in this meeting. So sorry to interrupt. I may request our honorary secretary to just say a few words to the students as well as the faculty members of the Amal Jyoti College of Engineering. Mr. Rituraj Bose. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, yeah.
Good afternoon.
No, I don't want to disturb the program, what is going on. I just add some student maybe wrote something regarding the online courses. So I have given the link. This international diploma is also offering by us. In July, the course will be there. So if they are eligible to do this, they can do it. Number one. Number two, maybe if they are not eligible, there are also alternative routes they can go. And as Srinivasans have told regarding the AMIW, so I can tell that final year students can join the course, and after completion of the AMIW examination, they will not only get the associate membership certification, they will also get the National Welding Engineer certification from the Indian Institute of Welding. So I will not take much time, but I thank you thank you to Amal Jyoti Engineering College and for the student chapter for installation. And let us go hand to hand and let us see what comes first. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Joseph, for your valuable words.
Now
Next.
principal is online. Principal.
Sir, principal won't be joining, sir. He has sent a message in the text.
I think he can join through mobile phone.
Yeah, he was trying also. There is some heavy rain happening in this area. That's why I think some connectivity issues there.
Okay.
Okay,
Then,
okay.
we can continue. Okay. Next, we are moving to our inaugural ceremony. I invite the chairman, president, and vice president to virtually inaugurate the IIW Cochin Student Chapter in association with Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Amal Jyoti College of Engineering, Kanjirappalli.
So Dr. Felix also may join, please. Father Principal.
Father Principal is not
Well,
available.
Mr. Father is
the father is
present.
not there. No? Father
there.
manager is not there.
The principal is out of
Sir,
connection.
both the HODs are there, sir. Both the head of the
Both the
departments
HODs
are
are
there.
there.
Mechanical as
So,
well as
Felix
metallurgy.
and Dr. Binusi Eldos. Both are there.
Binusi
I-
Eldo. Yeah.
I invite Dr. John Felix Kumar, HOD, Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, and also Dr. Binusi Eldos, HOD of Mechanical Engineering Department, to inaugurate the function.
Sir.
I think Mr. Srinivasan can declare the student chapter. I think that's the process or anything else?
Yes,
No,
sir.
you see,
Can jointly, everyone can jointly
see,
inaugurate the
jointly
ceremony.
myself, the faculties of Engineering
President,
College and our National President and Vice President South, I hereby from my side, from the IIW Cochin branch, and from the national side also, our President and VP is also there. Let us jointly declare that this Amal Jyoti College of Engineering has become our student chapter for IIW Cochin branch.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
thank
we
you for
all.
Very good, very good. Congratulations to Amal
So thank you very
Jyoti.
much. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
good.
see,
Thank
yeah,
you,
I
sir.
need a few minutes with faculty members as well as the coordinator, Dr. Marine, to talk about the students chapter and what is the next procedure you people have to follow. I think you have already received the communication regarding the criteria to become the student chapter of IIW long before. And based on that, I would like to ask Dr. Marine whether you have formed a student chapter formation there in Amal Jyoti, having faculty members as well as chairman, secretary, and treasurer, along with the 3 executive committee members.
Yes, sir. Everything is as per the needs. We have completed every needs. Like we have.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Now I have one small request to you. After
So this is the committee, sir, actually.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
the
great. Good, good, good.
AJCE
Chairman.
IIW committee. So myself,
Yeah.
the chairman, Varun Varki, and we have the treasurer from the Department of Metallurgy, and we have a
Okay.
secretary from Mr. Sharon Thambi from the Department of Mechanical,
Okay.
and we have some student committee members, Mr. Ajmal and Mr. Sruthi. So they were they were comparing the session, whole meeting they were be comparing. So Mr. Ajmal and Mr. Sruthi.
Very good. Excellent. So one more thing, Mr. Marine. After
Yeah.
completing the session of this inaugural session, I request you to officially communicate to Cochin branch your team members of the student staff for the year. And how many student members are there in the Amal Jyoti now?
So right now, from the Department of Metallurgy, have joined the membership, taken the membership. That will be 40. That
Okay,
will be
good.
40 students. So soon after this meeting, I think mechanical students will be joining.
Excellent. So coming back to the importance of students chapter, our president, Mr. Srinivasan, and our national vice president, Mr. Jose Philip, and everybody explained in length and breadth. But you know, as you are really aware about it, what we are conducting the programs. Last week, we have conducted a program by eminent Dr. A. Murugaya on principle and practice of additive manufacturing, 3D printing. I believe you people have really enjoyed it. Am I right, Mr. Marin?
Certainly, yes, sir.
Similarly, lot many technical papers and presentations will be coming to the student chapter, which will give you a really a booming knowledge to the students as well, the latest state of art technology to them. Whatever you study in the college, it's all prescribed syllabus. College syllabus is not getting advanced on day-by-day basis. Whatever is being printed on the book and practically it will be taught. But we are the people who are really exchanging with international organizations as well as the team to implement the state of art technology in the country. As I briefed you about a couple of days back, lot many new technology has already come into India and the universe. You might have heard about interpulse welding technology, where with high frequency they are doing the welding of titanium alloy. And you might have heard about friction stir welding. Yes, aluminium successfully have been implemented, and our ISR is using their cryogenic tanks. Joining is only 2319 alloy is joining only with FSW technology, where the joining strength is more than welder strength, more than 210 megapascal. They are getting the joint strength. Similarly, lot many technological edge are available in the country and day by day. After this student chapter inauguration, we have an AGM on coming this month. Subsequent to that, most probably every fortnightly we will be have a technical presentation on various subjects. And I would like to inform you that month end we will be coordinating and myself will be presenting technical presentation on underwater welding and cutting, where people are doing welding and cutting down the sea 100 to 150 to 200 meters. It's not a joke. It's a very big engineering. We are supporting Indian Navy for the last 30 years. Even now we are supporting. Similarly, lot many other joining technology also come. Variable polarity plasma arc welding system for aluminum welding, especially 5000, 6000 series of aluminum where magnesium is the big problem. That is also developed for the NASA application. These things we will give you one by one knowledge, and all the engineering students will have an exposed view about what is happening in the universe. So I am not taking much of your time. So request to communicate kindly the team of the IIW student chapter of Amal Jyoti, and further we will be in touch with you for all the student chapter activities. Thank you very much, and I congratulate College of Engineering Amal Jyoti for having become the student chapter IIW Cochin branch. We are proud of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next.
Thank you, everyone. Unfortunately, our beloved manager, Reverend Father Dr. Matthew Paikart, Amaljyoti College of Engineering, has unable to attend this ceremony. On behalf, I invite both of our HODs, Dr. John Felix Humar sir and Dr. Binu C. Elto sir, to officially accept the office of IIW Cochin Student Chapter in our college.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir?
Hello.
Binu, sir.
Okay, Dr. Binu.
Yeah. Binu, sir,
Sir?
you
Yeah,
can continue.
sir, it is. You can continue, sir. It is accepted, sir.
So thank you, Dr. John Felix. Thank you, Dr. Bino.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Any other matter need to be discussed? You would like to know
Now,
anything about IIW Kochi or anything
doc-
technical?
our principal is online or
Yes,
he's
left
not
time being, I believe.
Sir,
actually we want to hear something from principal.
He is not available, sir.
Not available.
Unfortunately, it's not available,
Sir,
sir.
the internet issue is there with principal, sir. That is why he is not available.
John, sir.
Okay, let us talk
Sir,
to him on next session.
John
No
sir,
problem.
tell a few words. John
If
sir.
you, sir, if you want to add anything, sir, John, sir, please.
I think
Hello,
we
John.
can continue with the felicitation. Binu, sir, will continue.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
I invite Dr. Binu Cieldos, HOD, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Amaljodi College of Engineering, to deliver the felicitation.
One
I
second.
inv-
One second. One second. Let me take this.
Hello, Sruthi.
Hello.
Sir, he's Binu, sir, is trying to share a screen, sir.
Right.
Okay, Binu, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, Binu, sir. It is now visible, sir. You can continue. Sir, can you make it in a
Yes,
full
sir.
screen? Can you make it in full screen?
Binu, sir. Binu, sir. Are you there?
Binu, sir, are you
Sir,
speaking?
please
Like,
make it
we
full,
can't hear you.
full screen,
Yeah.
sir. Binu, sir, please make it full screen, sir.
Okay, one second. Sir, now it is visible now, sir.
It's visible.
Yes,
If you
sir.
can make
Yes,
it
sir.
full
It's visible,
screen,
sir.
No,
it is
no. Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
please make it full screen, sir.
Yes.
Now it is full screen, now, sir.
And now
No.
instead of no need of full screen. Off
Okay,
screen is
leave
open.
it. Please continue, sir.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay.
We will
So-
continue.
Okay, sir. I have given a few minutes only, in which let me conclude a few basic fundamentals of the metal welding.
Yeah.
So this is a introduction to weldability and these things you are aware about. Just this is giving for the students basically intent to, and we are aware about that weldability of the metals are restricted. And now come to the main thing is that when you welding it, it is a welded joint will have creating many problems. The science behind is because of the grain boundary. Grain boundary, it is not a physical boundary. It is an orientation difference between the two grains. The orientation difference is we consider as a grain boundary. Along the grain boundary, atoms are there. These atoms are not belongs to neither of the crystal, which are randomly oriented. And basically, we are aware about this atoms along the grain boundary containing atoms will have more energy level. So there is a tendency everywhere, even during the welding operation, there is a tendency to grain growth. So because every system have a going into the lower energy level.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. We can't see the slide, sir.
You can see the slides, huh?
The
Slides are not moving.
Now it's moving, sir. Now
The
you can see.
slideshow is not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's moving. Yeah, your grain boundary, we can see.
Yeah, it is there, no?
Now it is there.
Okay.
So now it is there, sir.
Let me expand this one full screen.
Yes, please.
Now it is full screen, sir.
No.
It's
Not-
okay,
not-
sir. It's okay. Not full screen, but it's okay.
Okay, it is. I put it as a full screen, but it is not coming.
So you can
clear.
continue with this preview, sir. No need of full screen. You can continue.
This is good enough, I think so. This,
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the grain boundary is the most important thing. There are the atoms containing, this is a randomly oriented, which is containing more energy level. So always there is a tendency when the temperature is reaching the elevated temperature application, there is a welding, we come to that. When the elevated temperature application during the welding operation, the coarsening effect will be coming. Therefore, the system will come to a lower energy. There is a tendency. So that coarsening leads to the inferior welded joint. That is a main drawback in the system. So we want to make it grain growth inhibitor. We are adding some of the grain growth inhibitor here. So that is mostly we will add vanadium, titanium, niobium, aluminum, etc. But remember that vanadium, if you are 0.1%, if you are that much very small percentage, if you are added, it will be inhibit the grain growth. This is a very common schematic diagram. Everybody knows that. So this is a case of a ordinary arc welding operation, heat affected zone, and coarsening is readily occurring. This is, we can see that this is a centimeter level. This is in the centimeter level. It's a coarsening is taking place, and the strength is deteriorates. That is obvious. So that is why people are going into the high energy beam operation, where you cannot. So high energy beam operation, where we want to provide the high energy, that is a 10 raised to 6 to 10 raised to 10 watts per centimeter square. Per centimeter square, that much energy we have to focus it. But in the gas steel arc welding operation, 10 raised to 4 only, that range watts per centimeter square only we can achieve. So that is a scenario. There's a more energy we have to concentrate it. That should be a spot per centimeter square. This much energy, 10 raised to 8, 5 into 10 raised to 8 or 10 raised to 10 watts per centimeter square, that much energy we are concentrating. Therefore, the melting is taking place just like a straight line, just like a sport. And the heat affected zone is minimized. That is showing in the next picture. This is showing the electron beam welded portion. So here the in the both the sides, it is coarsening is taking place, and it is in the millimeter level. The previously arc welded, it is in the centimeter level. Heat affected zone everything, but it is only in the millimeter level. Or the spot energy is very highly concentrated. That is why we can achieve the more and more better strength we can achieve here. Even the coarsening is leads to the deteriorate in the strength, obviously. And this is a very common. This is a right hand side. It is showing the arc welded, and left hand side showing the laser beam welded. You can observe the physically. We can observe what is the strength of this structure. It's a very neat welding. This is also very neat welding, but heat affected zone and the weld zone, welded region we can very clearly observe. This is the right hand side is centimeter level, left hand side in the millimeter level. So better the welded strength we can obtain in the high energy beam welding operation. And this is a welding of a maraging steel. The maraging steel is, our question is that always welded joint, which is definitely slightly lesser the base metal. That could be due to the coarsening. This is a PSLV maraging steel, the welded joint. It is, we can observe here. And next picture, it is showing the. We can see that first, second one is the bottom picture. It is re-aged. 3-hour maraging steel is aging is carried out. So therefore, the welded joint, it is this is a 60 everywhere, 59-60. The welded joint everywhere we are getting the same hardness. So that is that is what we wanted for the base metal strength is we are achieving on the welded joint also. And the future belongs to the metallic glasses or smart materials. Many materials are developing, nanomaterials are developing. So the welding of these kind of things are very important. So these things will have to include in our curriculum as up to super alloys, titanium alloys, and intermetallics. These are the things we are teaching in the under the undergraduate curriculum, which is in the case of advanced engineering materials. So the steel is the most popular thing because of the three beauty of the steel. That's a wide heat treatment possibility, strain hardening, and endurance limit. These are three beauty of the steel. That's why it is very popular, which is not having any other metal possessing that kind of property. So even though the new type of metals are developing, so to cope up that welding of these kind of metals, we want to new welding technology has to develop. So the syllabus curriculum has to change for the new this kind of new advanced engineering methods we have to develop. And similar to that, if you want to join together the new kind of welding technology has to also to be developed. And that much only I want to present. A few minutes only I provided to me, so that let me conclude with this one. Thank you, respected sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Binu C. Eldus. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
We attended an engineering class. Thank you. Welding class.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Sir, you might have heard about interpulse technology. Have you heard about it?
Which one, sir?
Interpulse.
Interpulse, it is, I heard about the laser welding. It is a pulse.
No, it is gas,
no.
tungsten, constricted arc welding. It is the
No,
fifth gas, tungsten, constricted arc welding.
Oh. So basically, I am a mechanical engineer.
Okay, I'll
not that much depth I am going to study.
Yeah, I'll share with you some.
Oh, please, sir.
Another new development, sir. I'll share with you.
Okay, sir. Please.
Okay, thank you.
I think John sir can. Hello, John sir. John Felix sir.
Sir. Sir.
I think he have joined. Can you please check?
I'm ready. Just I'll unmute. Yeah, I'm ready.
So
I can go ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I invite Dr. John Felix Kumar, HOD, Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Amal College of Engineering, for felicitation.
Yeah. Then I want to express. I start messaging. I will express my gratitude. So the experts on welding are here. Okay, ready to hear from you. So, okay, I'll start. A respected chief guest and other dignitaries present here today. A warm good afternoon to all. With the blessings of our beloved Reverend Father, Manager Dr. Matthew Paikar, and wishes of our respected Principal Dr. Isabella Kaparangal, we are gathered here to witness the formal inauguration and commencement of IIW Cochin Amal Jyoti Student Chapter in the august presence of Managing Committee of IIW Cochin Chapter. We feel both honored and privileged because we have a great opportunity for our student community to get exposed to welding engineering in a professional manner in the near future during BTech itself. President sir pointed out that since the MTech Welding Engineering NIT Tiruchirappalli is the most wanted course for metallurgical and mechanical engineering students as well, and Welding Research Institute WRI of BHL Tiruchirappalli is also known for welding related activities in Tamil Nadu. And this course of action today will surely influence our students to go ahead in the field of welding, which has a lot of potential, scope, and opportunities. As we heard from the previous lecture, application of welding in today's technology is extensive. It had a phenomenal growth since about 1930, the growth rate of which has been higher than the general industrial growth. Materials of the future will be designed to be weldable, first of all, as part of the total integration of welding into the manufacturing sector. They will also be energy efficient and environment friendly use of modeling, systematic process selection, and product development. And most importantly, non-destructive testing methodologies will ensure that the welding can be part of still quality improvement. Developed education and training will enhance the skill set of people employed in the welding industry at various stages, facilitating them to take decisions appropriately in selecting the prominent welding technology for different applications. Also, there will be requirement for highest reliability and quality, which will demand automation in welding processes. For attaining good quality joints, it's more important. It is significant to develop highly efficient and user-friendly practical welding processes. This entails rigorous training of welding processes and methodologies. And this is a good initiative. As we know that a shielded metal arc welding will be considered as a preferred joining method and development in this process. They have been recently made effectively. And also the well-known resistance welding process will also be a predominant process because of performance and productivity. However, it will be less prevalent for some applications because of the augmented use of mechanical technology and other support. So welding techniques like laser welding, laser arc hybrid welding, and friction stir welding will grow to be far more important due to recent progressive research findings. Thousands of papers are there on friction stir. So automotive welding is suitable for mass production and critical environments and conditions. Based on today's scenario, the joining the welding engineer in the near future will face totally new task of developing processes for new materials in shorter time during demanding situations. The components may be of a smaller size than the existing one. The structures will be more different, about building metallurgy and demanding more reliability and increased dissimilar combination of materials in this joint. That's a challenge. As people know, steel will still be considered the primary structural material, and low carbon and low alloy steels will be used for most of the applications. The mechanical properties and weldability will be improved by decreasing the proportion of precipitates, by developing novel alloys, modifying heat sensitivity, and also enhancing the corrosion resistance and critical environments. More efforts will be made in developing new categories of high-strength low alloy steels with a very low carbon content, structural steels for particularly low temperature applications, cryogenic applications will also be developed. So future work will be focused on the availability of aluminum high-strength alloys, titanium alloys, and other kinds of new structural materials. The design of welding materials may be considered with great attention in improving the quality of welds and maintaining the reliability of structures. The proper training is mandatory for the welding engineers, technologists, and which is much required. So, with this, I want to express my gratitude for the community of welding. So, once again, we express our sincere thanks and gratitude to IIW Coaching Chapter for providing us this wonderful opportunity to join hands. Also, already we have a collaboration with the welding major, Finland-based KEMPI in our campus, as training and certifying center named Cakewalk, meaning the KEMPI Amal-Jyoti Center for Welding and Certification. Yet another great thing we had very recently is the March, the Society for Failure Analysis, SFA voting chapter has been inaugurated in our campus by Dr. Ishwar Prasad, Director, DMSRB campus. Perhaps we shall exhibit active participation in this regard. I thank the total team, the managing committee of IIW Coaching Center, our institute management for this great friendship. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, John, sir.
Thank you, Dr. John Felix. I would like to give you a small intimation to all of you. There is a best students chapter competition which is going to be scheduled in the country in the month of October to September. So I request Amal Jyoti also can participate in that.
Sure, sir.
It's a national event. All student chapters will be having coming to the one platform for a competition. We will give the communication shortly. So thank you, Dr. John Felix Kumar. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, everyone, it's the time for queries. Either you may ask or leave your questions on the chat box.
Students, please try to ask questions.
You can leave your questions on the chat box also.
Nobody coming forward even in the chat box.
I believe one Mr. Deepak Solanki. Could you please introduce yourself from which department? Mr. Deepak Solanki? Hello?
Mechanical.
It's in a mechanical department.
Mechanical, okay. Any practical regarding to make WPS? So WPS, of course, we can give you the guidelines that need to be done in a practical workshop. If Amal Jyoti has got a welding workshop, of course, we can support you.
Sir, I am Sharan Tambi, the secretary of this IIW AJCE chapter. I have talked with Prasad sir. Do you remember me?
Yeah, Sharin, please come again, please.
Sir, actually, on behalf of the students, I just want to ask you one thing. Like in this corona pandemic period, anyway, this will go maybe by maybe 6 months or 1 year. So, sir, as any online training or any online internships is planning from your side? Anything regarding that?
See, IIW, you visit the IIW, see, our secretary has given a guidelines in the chat box. You
Okay,
can
sir.
visit our website. There are a lot many courses. And in between,
Okay.
our respected Mr. Abdullah is also attending this meeting. He is
Okay.
also running an institute in Cochin where he is running a lot of courses online. These
Okay.
are all
Okay.
certified and recognized courses.
Okay.
So you can take these opportunities to build up your knowledge as well as, certifications which will be helpful for you the future to when you go for an employment.
Okay.
So Mr. Abdullah is one of our National Council member. He is in the meeting. Of course, I'll request him to kindly communicate with you people so that he can share with you the brochures of his courses. He will share with you. And
Okay, sir.
plus
Okay.
IIW headquarters, there are a lot many courses, ANB, all these courses there in the website. Online you can apply. And if you have any problem, please come back to us.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. On behalf of all the students, I want to thank you, Prasad sir, for all the support you are giving to us.
Thank you. Now, in the next agenda, of course, where is our master of ceremony, Shruti or who that thing?
The reply of Rudraj is there, Mr. Sharin. There are short-time tailor courses are there, some tailor courses also. The reply by Rudraj.
Yeah. Our secretary has replied. You can go to the site and please do it. Mr.
Sure, sir.
Sharin.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. Sure, sir. Actually,
So-
students right now most of the students are in their home only. So anyway, they are getting some free time. So if they are using this time to do some kind of these courses, I think they can get some certificates which will be valuable for them.
See, Mr. Sharin, not only
Yes.
IIW, many educational institutions, including IITs, BITS Pilani, or many firms have started online courses. There
Okay,
are
sir.
lot many avenues which students can avail it. You want to get plastic welding course, of course. Plastic welding course, I need to find out where it is. I can't answer you now. That I'll find out. So there are lot many courses. Of course, you can get in touch with the IIW headquarters for all these courses. And if you want any support, please come to us.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more thing I want to ask you is like, sir, for getting any those members from IIW Amal chapter, for getting internships, how we can apply? Like through which channel you have to proceed in getting in some companies in welding, like
See,
that?
we can give you a student chapter certification. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay, sir.
IIW is a recognized organization all over the
Okay.
country.
Okay,
But
sir.
see, now for getting the preference, when I had this similar question has been asked by our National Vice President, Mr. Jose Philip, to the Chairman of Cochin Shipyard, Mr. Madhu S. Nair. He has asked it
Okay,
during
sir.
our last meeting. What Madhu sir has advised us, when people are coming for interview, and if they are at par with same mark, such situation, we'll definitely give weightage to the IIW certificate.
Okay.
That is what he has said, the chairman of Cochin Shipyard. But that will all industries will take some advantage out of that.
Sir, one question from a student. Sir, please see and give me an
Sir,
answer.
one question from Abhishek, and is there, opportunities in refinery industry after the certified courses? Are there any opportunities in refinery industry?
Yes, see, I'll request Mr. Abdullah to talk about this. Why? Because he is the master in this handling with students. Please. Abdullah sir.
Thank you, sir, for giving an opportunity for talking in this auspicious meeting. What I see is very. You can hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes.
audible,
Yes, yes,
audible.
yes.
What is interesting is I am very much happy to see that such an amount of metallurgical students are available in Kerala during my service with other countries. Most of the students coming from IITs are the metallurgists, and they are the very good welding engineers. So this is a very good opportunity to see that in few years, India will have a lot of very enthusiastic welding engineers with full of knowledge, and IIW will be providing you a lot of support in this aspect. Me as an individual and from my institute and from the IIW India will be supporting you to full extent. There are a lot of courses. This is not the area to talk in detail, but we will be giving you all details through Mr. Chairman and Vice Chairman and other members of the IIW. IIW coaching batch is very much supportive to all this developmental progress, and let us see what we can do in the near future. Thank you very much, sir.
Sir, another question from Prince Joseph. What are the benefits of a certified welding engineer?
Certified welding. Sorry, I will talk, Prasad, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah, certified welding engineer. We are getting professional. You are certified as a welding engineer, and you are a graduate in welding engineer, master graduate. But internationally, these certifications are very much valued. In the past, the AWS was the provider, American Welding Society, very famous institute known throughout the world. Later, in the recent years, the British Welding Society are also into the field. They are providing certifications. What is the difference from personal qualification and certification is certification has to be revalidated in due time. For example, 5 years, 3 years time. What it means, you are into that level of knowledge, and it is ensuring by the providers that you are fit for the work, because there are a lot of things which is coming into the industry. Also, your knowledge updating is necessary. So this is being happened through the certificate. It is seen throughout this is front in the world. You have to be certified, and this certificate in welding engineer is the first thing everybody is verifying when you are going for an interview or for an employment. Thank you very much.
So another question from Ebin K. John from the mechanical department. And so what are the internship opportunities here in the IIW?
In IIW, Prasad,
We directly have not done any internship support to anybody since we have not received request from anybody. Of course, we can, once you get a proposal from the students chapter, there are lot many ICMs with IIW, these corporates. Even Cochin Shipyard also our ICM, and of course, JOSAR is very much associated with the refineries. All these ICMs, we can give them your request, and it is up to their management. Of course, you will get a weightage. It is up to their management based on the availability. They will allow you the internship. Till date, we have not received any proposal from anybody.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Professor, thank you, sir. Thank you for that valuable information. Because I believe that most of the students, like those who are in final years, or those who are just going to those who are going to pass out, or those members in the IAW, if they are getting an opportunity in any of these kind of corporate places, it will be very good for them for a start.
Yeah,
a good
you will
career.
get, but you have to go through the postings made by in the chat box by our honorary secretary Ritaraj Bose, where after passing out the engineering exam, there are some certificate courses available at the IIW headquarters.
Okay.
Go through the chat box. Please complete that course so that you will get weightage for employment or internship or anything.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Otherwise, student chapter certification alone is not going to help you out.
Okay,
You are a student chapter member and you are attending only webinars. How do you come to know that these courses has got around 20 or 23 papers which connect everything right from mathematics, calculus, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, everything is there. So this is extensive and really informative course, which will really give you a big knowledge and you will get an opening to the big industries. Don't
Sir,
lose this
sir, I have a
opportunity.
doubt. Will that count as a diploma? Any kind of that validation? Is there? Something
Sorry?
like that. Is that kind of a diploma kind of course or something? Diploma type certificate
I
is
should
given.
respond, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ridhiraj,
Mr.
please.
Prasad Kumar, I should respond.
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
I'm just hearing the discussions. 2-3 things I'll discuss. First thing is regarding the internship. See, you have to understand that this is a professional institute, like Institute of Engineers, Institute of Chartered Accountants, like this, Institute of Metals. So this is a professional institute. We don't have any job opportunities with us, but we are having so many industrial corporate members like Cochin Shipyard, etc. And if you have a requirement and if they have an opportunity, then only you can get some chances to be the intern there. But we don't have directly with us the job opportunity or internship opportunity. Through our ICMs, we can try if they have the opportunity or if they have the facility or the openings. Okay, this is one part. Second part, I'll tell about the international diploma or welding certification, etc. Why it is required. First thing, when you will go, if so many persons from Kerala and other parts of India also, but maximum from Kerala is going abroad. So it may be Europe, it may be US, or it may be Gulf. There are so many, and European countries asks welding engineer with certification like IWE or IWT. That means International Welding Engineer, International Welding Technologies. This is must for a European company. And now, steadily, but very slowly, Indian organizations are also asking this one. Maybe there is some courses also from the AWS that is also worldwide accepted, but European countries required IWE or IWT. This you have to keep in mind. And we are the an authorized nominated body of International Institute of Welding to give the international diploma. What Abdullah sir told, this is not a certification. This is a diploma qualification. That means it will stay as long as you are there. So your diploma will be there. So this is a very good opportunity for you to take this certification. Of course, there are some criteria. There are alternative route, there are standard route, there is transition route. But for the students of now, they will not get the opportunity for the transition route, of course. But other routes are there. So this is the requirement of why we need a international qualification or national qualification. National qualification means we are giving AMIIW, what we told, dual certification you can have with a National Welding Engineer certificate. So this is the things. Any other questions? Any other question, please?
No, sir. No, sir. No.
No, I think everything is.
Yes, I think, sir, questions are over.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you all for responding the queries. Thank you, everyone. I invite Mr. Govindan Kuti, Vice Chairman IIW Kochi, to extend the vote of thanks. Sir,
Govindan sir, your mic is mute.
Sir?
Govindan sir?
Mic unmute cheyanam, Govindan sir. Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can. Audible.
Yes. Audible. Yeah.
Respected Principal of Amal Jyoti Engineering College and President of the meeting, Dr. Sedvi Lakaparambil. National President IIW, Mr. Srinivasan. Vice President South IIW, Mr. Jose P. Philip. Chairman IIW Cochin Chapter, Mr. Prasad Kumar, faculties and students of Amal Jyoti College of Engineering, and my dear IIW friends. It gives me great pleasure to be part of the inaugural function of the student chapter of Amal Jyoti College of Engineering. We have shown that no lockdown or corona can stop us from being active in our field of interest, that is welding. Congratulations to the authorities of Amal Jyoti College of Engineering and the students. May I take this opportunity to convey my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Z.V. Lakaparambil, who has chaired the meeting. Thank you, sir. Mr. Srinivasan, President IIW, who has always taken an keen interest in the activities of Cochin chapter, has addressed the meeting and conveyed his feelings and offered IIW's assistance to the students and the chapter. It is right from the horse's mouth you are hearing. Thank you very much, Mr. Srinivasan, for your esteemed presence. Mr. Jose P. Philip, Vice President South IIW, has been one of us, and is always behind all the functions of the Cochin chapter. On behalf of IIW Cochin branch, I express our thanks to Mr. Jose P. Philip. I also thank Dr. John Felix Kumar, HOD Metallurgy and Materials Engineering, and Dr. Binu C. Yeldos, HOD of Mechanical Engineering of Amal Jyoti College of Engineering, for their kind words of felicitation to the new branch, new chapter which is opened here, and giving us a bird's eye view of the welding technology with the syllabus and also the latest scenario in welding. Thank you, sir, both of you. Last but not the least, I express our thanks to Sri Prasad Kumar, Chairman, Cochin Chapter of IIW, faculties and students of the chapter, and IIW executive members and IIW Cochin Chapter members who attended this function. Thank you very much.
Rudraj Bose.
Mr. Rudraj Bose has been constantly attending this meeting and has been conveying his feelings and also what IIW can do for the students. And many of the courses what he has outlined may be very helpful for you, because IIW is also giving a certificate course or a course which is equivalent to AMIE. So that also will be useful. You can concurrently do that also. And that is what he has clarified. Mr. Abdullah also has been giving us a lot of information on what sort of help IIW Cochin chapter can offer you. Please take all these facilities for your benefit, dear students. Thank you.
So thank you all. Thank you very much. Now let us come to the fag end of the meeting.
Thank you, students. Professor Marin, about 80 plus people were attended. No,
Yeah,
large
I
number.
need to extend a special thanks to Mr. Marin John Worky, the team members from IIW Cochin, like and all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
This event very memorable and commendable and colorful.
Thank you,
Father Varghese Koinadath. Yes, Don Bosco father is there. Father Varghese.
Father Varghese. Thank you. Thank you, Father. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good program. Large number of people attended.
Me, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Cannot be identified by mask.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Shall we close that?
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, students.
Thank you.
Let me conclude by quoting the words of Martin Luther King Jr. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Just like that, we took the first step and may bless every one of us to continue the journey. Once again, I thank everyone for being here. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.